The circumstances surrounding the death of Nollywood actress Temitope Osoba has taken a dramatic new turn after her fiancé, Prophet Itunu Onadeko, made a claim that directly challenged the widely circulated account of how she died. According to Onadeko, Osoba did not die from complications related to the breast cancer she had previously battled, as many reports have suggested. Instead, he claimed that the actress died at a police station in Ikorodu, Lagos State. Onadeko made the claim during an interview with Celestial Reality Check, the media investigative unit of the Celestial Church of Christ, on Saturday. His account provides a timeline of Osoba's final days, while also attempting to push back against several allegations that have emerged since her death. That allegation has now opened a completely different chapter in a story that was already surrounded by questions. The biggest question now is, what exactly happened to Temitope Osoba in the hours between leaving home and the moment news of her death reached the people close to her? According to Onadeko, Tuesday began like an ordinary day. Osoba reportedly told him that she was going out with a friend to visit Prophetess Kehinde Osoba, a woman Onadeko described as Temitope's adopted mother. Kehinde Osoba also operates a church, and Temitope allegedly intended to visit her there. The hairdresser where Temitope was staying accompanied her on the journey. At first, everything appeared normal. Onadeko said he remained in contact with them as they traveled, calling periodically to find out where they were and how the journey was going. But after some time, the calls reportedly stopped being answered. For someone communicating with a loved one who suddenly stopped responding, that silence can quickly become unsettling. Still, Onadeko apparently had no immediate reason to believe something terrible had happened. Then came the WhatsApp status. At about 7 p.m. that day, according to his account, Temitope posted a message on her WhatsApp status containing the words Ogo Tuntu, which means new glory. Because she had been heading to the prophetess place, Onadeko said he interpreted the post as a sign that she had arrived safely. At that point, he believed there was nothing unusual happening. Then midnight came, and with it came a call that allegedly changed everything. Onadeko claimed that around 12 a.m., an unidentified person called him and told him that Temitope had died at a police station. Even more disturbing, the caller allegedly told him to run away. That instruction immediately raised questions for Onadeko. Why would he need to run? What had happened? Where exactly was Temitope? And why would the news of her death come from an unidentified caller rather than someone from her family or the people she had gone to visit? Onadeko said he questioned the reason he should flee when, in his words, he had committed no crime. However, he admitted that at the time he received the call, he did not even know which police station the actress had allegedly died at. Rather than disappear, he said he subsequently went to a nearby police station and reported himself. That decision is now an important part of his account because it directly contradicts any suggestion that he attempts to evade authorities after learning about Osoba's death. But the claim that the actress died at the police station has not, from the information presented in the interview, independently established what happened to her or why she was there. That is where the mystery deepens. Why was Temitope allegedly at the police station? Who brought her there? What happened between the time she left for the prophetess Kehinde Osoba's place and the time she was reportedly pronounced dead? And perhaps, most importantly, who was the unidentified person who called Onadeko at midnight? These are questions that could determine whether the police station claim becomes a crucial part of the investigation or simply another dispute version of events surrounding the actress's final hours. Onadeko also used the interview to respond to a growing list of allegations surrounding Osoba's final days. Several claims had reportedly circulated online, including suggestions that the actress was poisoned, maltreated, physically abused, denied access to her car, or otherwise mistreated during the period leading up to her death. Onadeko denied those allegations. He also rejected claims that he had access to Osoba's phone or knew her password. According to him, the two did not have access to each other's phone passwords, and he therefore disputed suggestions that he could have been controlling or monitoring her communications. He also denied ever bullying or physically assaulting her, but the story becomes even more complicated when the question of money entered the picture. Following Osoba's earlier battle with breast cancer, reports had circulated about donations allegedly raised to support her treatment. One of the most significant figures being mentioned was 30 million naira. Onadeko strongly disputed the claim that he received or controlled such an amount. He challenged anyone making the allegation to provide evidence that the 30 million naira had actually been donated, or insisted that whatever donation Osoba received, including a check that was reportedly associated with businessman Mike Adenuga, were paid into her own account. He further claimed that he had no access to her account. The allegation that money donated for Osoba's treatment was diverted or used by someone close to her is particularly serious because it adds a financial dimension to the controversy. But again, the claim remained disputed. Onadeko denied using Osoba's money to build his church, another allegation he said had been circulating since her death. He also addressed claims involving his siblings, including an extraordinary allegation that they had mistreated Osoba in an extremely degrading manner. Onadeko dismissed the allegations and questioned his credibility, arguing that Osoba was not someone he believed would quietly tolerate such treatment. That description of her personality also revealed another aspect of the relationship. Onadeko portrayed Temitope as someone who was outspoken and strong-willed, rather than a person who would simply accept mistreatment without resistance. He also addressed reports concerning 50 million naira allegedly connected to the actress. According to him, he did not know anything about the money being discussed. Instead, he described the financial relationship between himself and Temitope as one in which they supported each other while they were living together. He claimed they gave each other money when necessary and jointly handled some expenses. He also said Osoba had purchased gold for both herself and him, but that gold was eventually sold and the proceeds used to settle bills. His position, therefore, is that he did not force Osoba to hand over money to him, but the sheer number of financial allegations surrounding her death has created another major area of public interest. Where did the money go? Who controlled the donations? Were there records of the funds? Who paid for Osoba's medical bills? And were there any outstanding financial disputes between the people around her before she died? Those questions may require documentary evidence rather than social media arguments. There is also the question of Osoba's previous battle with cancer. Her history with the illness has naturally led many people to assume that her death was connected to complications from the disease. However, Onadeko's account challenged that assumption and suggests that the circumstances were different. He argued that Osoba had already left his house about 2 weeks ago before her death. Because of that, he questioned suggestions that she had been poisoned while staying with him. His argument was essentially that the timeline did not support the poisoning allegations being made against him. But this is precisely where medical and investigative evidence becomes important. Whether someone died from illness, poisoning, trauma, complication from a previous condition, or another cause cannot be conclusively determined by social media claims or personal statements. It requires evidence from medical professionals, and that is where the latest revelation has created so much interest. If Osoba truly died at a police station, as Onadeko alleged, then there should be a verifiable record of what brought her there and what happened afterwards. If she did not die there, then the source and reason for the claim would also need to be established. Either way, there are important unanswered questions. The public is also left wondering about the people who were with Osoba during her final days. She reportedly left with her friend, and the hairdresser accompanied her. She was allegedly on her way to visit prophetess Temitope Osoba. Then her calls stopped being answered. Hours later, she reportedly posted on WhatsApp. Then around midnight, Onadeko allegedly received a call announcing her death. That timeline alone raises enough questions to keep the story from being dismissed as a simple case of illness. And yet, there is another side that should not be forgotten. Temitope Osoba had already gone through a serious health battle. She had reportedly undergone surgery after being diagnosed with breast cancer, and the public had previously followed aspects of her struggle. That means her death has emotional weight beyond the current controversy. She was not simply a name in a viral story. She was an actress, a woman who had battled illness, and someone whose final days are now being examined publicly from several different angles. The danger that is in the rush to find someone to blame, speculation can easily become treated as fact. One person says cancer, another person says poisoning, another talks about abuse, another introduces money. Now there is a claim about a police station. For now, Onadeko has presented his version of what happened and strongly rejected allegations against him. His account has introduced a new questions, but it does not by itself settle the circumstances of Osoba's death. The central mystery remains what happened during those final hours after she left home. Make sure you don't miss what's coming next. Right here on your screen, there is a video ready for you to watch, and trust me, you don't want to skip it. Just click on it. Yes, go ahead and tap it so you can jump into the next video right now. Don't wait until this video ends, because if this video ends, it's gonna go away. Click on it right now and I will see you in the next video.